Can you imagine having that thing fired at you? It's a 3-ringer, and I believe it's been fired. I don't think it's been carved. Another button. I believe that is an old garter belt clip. This button right here was worth the whole hunt today. That is a real nice button. That hole is about 6 inches deep, and I've got another fired 69 round ball. Man, that's a great big chunk of lead. Can you imagine having that thing fired at you? Another Civil War relic right there. I switched to my AT Pro. And this is a new bullet to me. It's a 3-ringer, and I believe it's been fired. I don't think it's been carved, but it's got, well, maybe it doesn't have a solid base. I thought it had a solid base on it. Maybe it's just a straight 58. I'll have to get it in, get it cleaned up, but it's a great find. Well, I've got a fired round ball, 36, I believe, up here on the picket post again. That's a good find. Couple of hunts in today's video. One is at the picket post yesterday afternoon, and I think I found 3 bullets, and then I'm going to hunt here where me and Joe and Jeremy hunted, and see if I can pick up anything else. So get back with you if I find anything here today. I don't know what this is. It looks nickel size. It's going to be a flat button. Let me get it out and get it cleaned up. Shank is broke. Looks like it might have a back mark, which would put it into the 1800s. I think it's an 1800s button anyway. But a good flat button, I'll take it. Here's part of a old bridle bit. I've never seen one just exactly like that. It's funny how all of these bridle bits are different. Pretty shallow target here. And you can see the little knob right there. That would be the handle of like an old kitchen knife. I found one almost exactly like that on another colonial site. Good find. That hole there is probably about 6 inches deep. And I've got a little cuff button. The shank is broke off. That's okay. Another button. Well, I got 3 pieces of harmonica reed. The big piece came out of this hole, and the other 2 pieces came just off to the side here. Another hole that I dug on the other pass. But I'd say they're all the same harmonica. I thought I had a cuff button right here, but it's not. It's a brass rivet, probably off a piece of horse tack. But that's a good find there. I'll take it. Well, it's shout out time again, and I want to do a shout out to Mostly Maine. You see her channel there on your screen. Check this channel out. I think that you will like her channel. Mostly Maine. Like, subscribe, and share. Be sure and tell her that 7 sent you. Good find right here. A spoon. Entire spoon. Find a whole lot of those. Mainly find spoon bowls. Might be able to get some markings off of that and get some kind of idea of how old it is. It's a good find. Out of that hole there, this looks like either a spoon or a fork handle. It's narrow here. It'd be wider, I think, if it was a knife. It's iron. That's an oldie. Another old buckle right there. I don't think I've ever found one exactly like that. Doesn't have a tongue. It's just got that little clip. Probably would have had a hole in the leather and that just latched. That's a different find. Well, I got another iron buckle. Signals have been pretty few this morning. I've been here maybe an hour. Took a few head stamps. This is an old hairpin. I'm not sure how old it is. Everything else appears fairly old, so I'd say it's fairly old. Maybe 1900, so it's a good find. This wasn't a bad signal. I'm gridding here now, and I believe that is an old garter belt clip. That's a nice little find right there. I'll take it. This is why I keep hunting a spot. I've got a button here, and I believe it's going to be a good flat button. Let me get it cleaned up and I'll be back. This button right here was worth the whole hunt today. See that flower pattern? Look at that shank on the back of it. Dipped in, got that little lip around it. I love that little button right there. That's a great find. I've never seen anything quite like this right here. It's a little bitty knife, and you can see how small it is in my hand. And then on the back it has made in USA. I don't know if that was a little bitty butter knife or what that would have been. Anyway, that's an interesting find here. Well, I've hunted all morning. That hole, it's pretty shallow. But it is a cuff button. Shank is broke off. But that's another flat button. Add to the collection. That just rolled up just like that. Haven't even looked at it yet. Got a good shank. That's an eagle button. That's an eagle button. Let me get it cleaned up and see what it is. I got it cleaned off, and as you can see, it's a general service button. Trying to keep it focused in right here. That is a real nice button. Good shank on the back of it. I love that. Joe, Jeremy, there's the tree right there, and I'm just about where I found these other buttons.